Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. On digestion, what exactly is digestion? Digestion is the breaking down of the food that we consume or ingest. Human beings, I'm referring to right now. So, first of all, where does digestion begin? It begins in the mouth through what we call mastication or chewing. Now, let's switch to the stomach for a moment. The stomach is the elastic organ that's located, let's say, in the thoracic cavity, for the most part, a little bit over to the left of the body, facing forward. The average adult's stomach, relaxed, is about the size of your fist. It can expand uh, to hold about 1.5 liters of food, but it can vary from person to person. Just depends on the size of the person, sometimes the age of the individual. So, getting back to digestion, there is what we call an enzyme in your saliva called amylase, also known as ptyalin, which is an enzyme that breaks down carbohydrates, starting in your mouth, in the saliva. And then when you chew your food forms what is called a bolus. The bolus proceeds down your esophagus uh, into your stomach. There's a churning motion that goes on from that point forward, and your food is further broken down by hydrochloric acid and other enzymes within the stomach. And that forms what is called chyme. It's spelled Chime, chyme. So food stays in the stomach approximately 40 minutes to 5 hours, depending on what you are eating. Liquid alone stays in your stomach less because it absorbs. It's already broken down as far as it's going to be. So that's absorbed by the body. Now, from the stomach, your food begins to move through the small intestine, and it can stay in the small intestine from 2 to 6 hours, where most of the absorption of nutrients is done into the bloodstream. And from there, it goes on to the colon, which is the large intestine. That is the organ that's for elimination for the most part. So now, once it goes through the colon, then it's on its way out. There's only two openings in the human body as it relates to digestion and elimination. That is the orifice called the mouth, and the other orifice called the anus. One in and one out. So now, one pointer on eating: you should never eat before you go to bed at night, especially a heavy meal, because when you eat before you go to bed, right before you go to bed, that food remains in your stomach for a longer period of time, and it's going to have a problem digesting, because digestion was designed for you to be up and moving around, not sleeping. Because when you're asleep, your body is supposed to be lying down, resting, relaxing, and recovering and repairing only. That's what your body is supposed to be doing. Different functions when you're asleep as opposed to when you're up. So when you're up during the day, according to your circadian rhythm, the way God intended it, you're supposed to be up and moving around so that your body can burn all of the calories, right? For the most part, even though it does it while you're asleep, Most of it is done while you're up and moving around. And all of the activities, what you're doing when you're up and moving around, whether it be intense, medium intensity, or even low intensity, your body still has to recoup from that day while you're asleep and resting. That was it. And that was all. I hope you enjoyed this.